This is a disposable lighter. You have about 100 of them, $1 or $2 each, and throw every single one away without a thought. But here's what you don't know. The factory that made it earned a profit of $0.0015. And on that sliver of cent, one Chinese county took over 70% of the world's lighter market. It's called Shaodong, a county in central China, with around 1 million people. Even most people in China couldn't point to it on the map. But Shaodong makes over 15 billion disposable lighters a year. 7 out of every 10 lighters on this planet come from here. So here is the real question. A lighter has 32 separate parts. It goes through 12 production steps. It passes 15 safety tests, explosion, job, high temperature, all of that to earn $0.0015. Why would anyone bother? And how do you end up making 70% of them? As a supply chain consultant, here is what's actually happening. Welcome to Jeff Decodes China. The answer comes in 2 parts. First, how they crush a cost. Shaodong folded the entire lighter supply chain into a 20-kilometer radius. Over 200 different components, the base, the spring, the flint, the igniter, all made locally. If one assembly line runs short of a part, one phone call, and within 30 minutes, a supplier shows up on an electrical tricycle with a stack of them. The second part, why bother at all for $0.0015? Because you multiply it. The sliver of a cent times 15 billion lighters is over $20 million a year. The profit was never in the lighter. It was in the number of lighters. Shaodong isn't running a product business. It's running a scale business that happens to make lighters. Here's what most people get wrong about Chinese manufacturing. They ask why China makes everything, from EVs, solar panels, semiconductors, to disposable lighters. This is the answer. A margin of $0.0015 is a business almost no country bothers with. Too small, not worth the trouble. But China's own market is so vast that a sliver of a cent multiplied by Chinese scale becomes a number worth chasing. And once it's worth chasing, China builds the entire supply chain. I'm Jeff. Subscribe to Decode Chinese Supply Chains. And if you want to source from China but don't know where to start, just message me. See you.